Hey, hey, hey. Happy Monday, y'all. All right, let's see if we can get through this one without any technical difficulties like we did last week. Let me get this turned down real quick. Here we go. Give it a minute. See if anybody wants to join me. Alrighty, almost done. Okay, I think that's got it. Like I said, I'll give it a minute, see if anybody wants to jump on. Let me see, I look a little cockeyed. If I can get that straightened out without messing anything up. Still look cockeyed. Always moves when I, there we go, there we go. Now we look kind of centered. Awesome, yay. So I hope everybody's Monday is going well. Mine has been pretty good. Still fighting this cold, but I think I will live. And just as a reminder, as you jump on, please make sure you say hello. That way I can welcome you in. Make sure you turn on your notifications. That way you know when I am live. And as always, comment, like, and share. Share the chalk love. All right, so I've got my big board out this evening. This is the 18.5 by 24.5 Grayson framed board. This is a non-magnetic board, but I really wanted to see if this would work. I'm pretty positive it will. Pretty positive. And we are going to be working with, and everything I'm showing you tonight is in stock. So tonight's the last, or today is the last day that Chalk Couture can guarantee that you will have your products by Christmas. So if you're looking at something, you might want to jump on there and get it if you're looking to something for a Christmas present or something like that. So I just got word about that. But like I said, everything that I'm showing you this evening, why am I so fuzzy looking? Oh my goodness. Focus. Hopefully it'll focus. If it's not one thing, it's another. Trying to do a live. My goodness. Well, hopefully it'll clear up. Sorry, y'all. I don't know if I can make it any clearer than what it is. Let's see. Oh, that cleared up. All right. Okay. So, and then we're also going to use the rustic wreath, which is also available. I think this is a really nice overall transfer to have in your arsenal. You can do lots of things with it. I have used this before, as you can tell. But if your transfers are brand new, make sure that you indicate on the back which side is the back side. By either putting what the transfer is, or putting an X or a dot or something. And with these larger transfers, you want to pull the backer from the transfer instead of the transfer from the backer. You are less likely for it to fold over on itself and stick to itself. Which is not the end all, but it will delay you getting your project finished. So I'm going to take this and put it on my shirt. Try and pick up some lint to fuzz it a little bit because it's really sticky. Put it on there a couple times. That way it's grabbing the board, but it is not concreted on there to the point where you're having to yank it off. So that looks about where I want it. I think, yep. So to save time, as you can see, excuse me, I had already done the my Happy Holidays part. So I used the brush script font. I got little wrinkles in it. Let me pick it up and reposition it. It's another great thing about this product. If your placement isn't quite right, it's not the end of the world. And y'all will have to forgive me with this coughing. I can't seem to knock it. All right, try that again. And just be careful that it doesn't fold over on itself, because then we have to run to the sink and run it underwater to get it undone. So, excuse me. So what is everybody up to today? I got a little Christmas shopping knocked out. Do y'all have your Christmas shopping done? Let me put a peppermint in. Maybe that'll help. But like I was saying, I had already done the top part to save time, and that was done with the brush script font, which I really, really adore it because it has that distressed look to it, and I like the distressed look. So just making sure that my design is down. And all I'm going to do is I'm using the bright white. That's all I'm going to do on this wreath. I'm not going to do a color to it because I'm going to try and do something pretty cool with it, if it'll work. I don't know if you saw the deer at the beginning of my live. I'm just going to take my small squeegee to dab on my chalk paste, and then I am going to go in with my 4-inch handled squeegee. This thing is awesome. I love it. Talk about quick and easy. It gets it done, that's for sure. So just running it around, making sure I'm filling in all that silkscreen area. Take all that excess, I'm going to put it right back in that jar. Ton more. I don't know if y'all can see all this chalk paste that is coming right back up. I'm putting it right back in my jar. There we go. Still got a lot on there. All right. And I went off my transfer a little bit, but that's okay. It's going to wipe right up. Oh, and now it folded over on itself. No big deal. Just do not yank it apart, whatever you do. Put that in my water bath until I can get it to the sink. If it's going to do it after you've pulled it up is the best time for it to do it. Alright, and we'll clean this up. If it's dried on there, just use a little damp paper towel, no big deal. There's a little bit of dryness on there. So I'm just going to take my squirt bottle and clean it up. Easy peasy. Alright, now I'm going to hit it with a blow dryer because I want this to dry because I'm going to put some layers on it. So I apologize for the noise. Awesome sauce. Already dry. Okay. And with this rustic wreath, it comes with several extra pieces to do some layering on it. I'm just going to use this one. And hopefully I won't make a ginormous mess. Alright, and again, I'm going to fuzz my transfer. You just want to get some lint on it so you're not yanking it off. I'm going to put that there. Alright, got that down. And then what I'm going to do is I've got some glitter. Hi Jess, thanks for joining. So I'm going to have to work quickly because I want to get this filled in and I want to get the glitter on it before it dries. And I also want to use the same transfer a couple of times before the chalk paste dries in it. So I'm really gonna have to work quick. So I'm just pouring it on there and just use an ultrafine glitter. And I'm just kind of tapping it on there. And I'm going to go in for this one. And the same thing. Pull that one up. And then I'm going to replace it down here. See if I can get this done. And get the glitter on both of them. Here we go. Pull that one. All right. And glitter. Just lightly tapping it in. And we'll give it a minute to sit and to dry on it. And while I'm doing that, what I'm going to do I'll move this aside for a second. Okay, so I found this little cute thing, and I stained it. So I want to, let me see, it was unfinished on the back. I want to put it in the center of my wreath. So what I'm going to do, and hopefully this will work, is I am going to use glue dots, not the permanent ones, because I want to be able to take it off this board when I want to redesign it. But I'm going to use glue dots on the back of it. But before I do that, I'm going to show y'all how to do a really easy ribbon. Or a really easy bow. Excuse me. So, there was another designer. Her name is Sage. And she does gorgeous work. And with scissors, and she was giving folks a tutorial on this last week, and then I had a friend of mine ask me to make her a bow, and I thought, well, maybe everybody else might want to learn how to make a bow too. So this one is super duper easy. Hey Lisa. So it's super easy. Everybody knows what the cancer awareness bow looks like, right? So it's basically what you're looking for. Okay, is you want that to start. You want it to start over like that. So you just take your ribbon, kind of judge how long you want your tails and how big you want your loops, and then you take this and you tuck it right in the back. Right. I need this a little more. Like that. And then you just pinch it together right in the center. Now you can either take florist wire, which I have some. Imagine that. I have florist wire and my snips. You could take ribbon and do it, or this is a gift trim. It's elastic of some sort, or you could take twine, whatever you have handy, extra piece of ribbon. What's going on, girl? So I think I'm just going to take some florist wire is what I'm going to do, and that bow looks like it might be too big, so I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. I was thinking maybe this ribbon might be a little too big for this design, but I love this ribbon. So we're going to make it work. All right, so that's about what I want. A little long on the tail end of this, but that's okay. We'll get it all worked out. So I'm just going to take my florist wire. This is on a spool. But it comes, you can get it in several different ways. You can get like straight pieces in bags. I don't even know what gauge this is. 26 gauge. It's not a heavy duty one. It's for light work. So then you just take that florist wire, and I've got it bent in half. One side on that side, one side on this side. Or your ribbon or string or whatever you're going to use, and you tie a knot in it. But in this case, what I'm doing is I'm going to pull it as taut as I can, and I'm just going to twist. And I'm twisting the ribbon, not the wire. All right. So that's on there. Okay. And then you can embellish it with like little bells or something. A little bell on it would be cute. Let me see if I can get this to loop around it. Hopefully this twine is big enough to, to get over the bell. Hopefully. My fingers want to cooperate. Almost there. There we go. Okay. So a little bell on there. That's going to be darling. All right. And I'm going to put it on there. Around his neck. And I'm going to do the same thing. Just give it a good twist. Hopefully I'm still in frame. Alright, and then I'm going to cut off the excess. Tuck that in because I don't want it scratching my board. Alright, and then you'll go in and you'll fluff your little bow. And another thing you can do, you can either cut your ribbon tails at a slant, or you can pinch them together, get them even, pinch them together. Take your scissors and do a dovetail. Now this will work on your gift wrapping or, you know, any kind of simple bow you want to do. Oops. Alright, so there's a cute little dovetail. And I always like working with wire ribbon. It holds its shape. And you can manipulate it to get the desired look you want. Oh, my scissors don't want to cut tonight for some reason. And my little bell will hang right once I get it on there. So, all right, so we got our little deer all set. We're going to shake off all this excess glitter off of here. I'm just going to put it right in my trash can because it's a lot of glitter. All right, now I don't know if y'all can see this on camera because I just used that the white, it's kind of opaque glitter because I didn't want it like blinging, but I wanted as if it caught the light to catch a little bit of shimmer to it. So get resituated and I should look for that before I went live. Oh, there it is. What I like to do is this is just a super soft blush brush. Super soft. And I'm going to go in. I'm going to sweep up that glitter that didn't adhere to the chalk paste. It's loose, it's just sticking to the board. I'm going to get it out of the way. All over here. So when I go to shake it, it'll just drop off that corner. Or you can take like your vacuum cleaner and suck it all up. Glitter. I have a love-hate relationship with glitter. Hey Pat, how are you, love? And I have a love-hate relationship with glitter. Do y'all like glitter? Well, like it is right now, I'm covered in glitter. Okay. So we are going to take our deer Take our little deer, and like I said, I'm going to use glue dots. And you can pick them up anywhere. I gotta find them. Okay, so mine are just on their sheet, and they're hard to see on it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. All right, so they're hard to see when they're on the sheet. So there's a glue dot. And what I'm going to do is put it back here. Now these are not permanent. This is so that I can redesign my board. This is not a magnetic board. So I'm going to use quite a few glue dots on here. Oh, what's that look for, Miss Pat? It looks like a sad face. Get on there. Sometimes I just want to stick to my fingers. Couple more. Oh, the glitter. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with it. Come on. Wants to stick to my finger. All right. So I put quite a few on there. I just want to make sure my little friend doesn't drop off. I know you kind of need to be in like a hazmat room when you work with glitter, or it gets on everything. All right, so I've done this little bow. I put the little bell on there, which I think the bell is adorable. And then I'm gonna put him in the center of my wreath. I give him a good push to make sure I'm connecting those glue dots on there. I'm gonna fluff my bow. And there we go. Ta-da! What do y'all think? I think it turned out awesome. I'm excited about it. I was kind of worried. Wait a minute, let's see if the deer will stay on. Let me pull it over here real quick. It's staying on, y'all. Awesome. Yay. So that's tonight's live. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And I hope the little bow tutorial was helpful for y'all. Make life a little easier. Super simple little bow. And please share. Please like. If you're catching it on the replay, if you have questions, please let me know. Happy to answer them. And we shall see you later this week. Toodles.